Welcome back to Jazzgrass Gaming.
And if you really struggle with this boss, you can always go grind some money and send them to Cool Egg.
Yeah. Give her a cool egg.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think the strat is actually to talk to him first, drop his HP and shit. Just gotta get through it.
Damn it, man! Damn it, man! That was a catastrophe. 12 HP on the first turn.
Look, Brian, you're exceptionally right on this one, alright? It's not gonna get any better than this. I mean, also, I'm hungry as fuck, dude.
Oh, mate, same. I'm fucking starving. It's 8 AM. I haven't had brekkie yet.
Yeah, you're not braggy, mate. Fucking hell, mate.
Ooh, it's quiche, good shit. What's your favorite kind of quiche?
I like the ones with chicken and spinach.
Has anybody ever told, offered you a quiche, and then listen up. Has anyone ever offered you a quiche and then it turned like it was a normal quiche, and then they gave it to you and it turned out to be a vegan quiche?
No, never happened to me, dude.
Well, let me tell you about one of my ex-girlfriends. I went over all the way to fucking Frisia, right?
Oof.
All the way to Frisia for a family birthday, and I'm like, all right, fine, whatever, you know. And we get there and shit, and we're just talking, and their family is already a bit obnoxious at this point, but I'm bearing with it because you know my own family is obnoxious.
Yeah.
So so I'm just chilling when they're like, hey, would you like to have some quiche? And I was like, you know what, I like a bit of quiche, sure, yeah, you know, and from my understanding, you know, I feel like I have an idea of what a quiche is.
Yeah. It's dough with eggs and meat and
usually,
vegetables, and it's nice.
It's quite nice, yeah. And then I get the quiche and I bite into it and I'm like, this is not quiche. So
Capiche?
I managed to swallow the bite I took, and I'm like, excuse me, what is this? Oh yeah, it's a vegan broccoli quiche.
Vegan broccoli quiche.
And I remember I just looked at it and then I looked at my girlfriend at the time. I was like, babe, this is nasty. This is just disgusting. She's like, what, you don't like the taste? No. I was like, no, I'm disgusted that I was offered this instead of a real quiche. No, I told her like, no, sorry, babe, I cannot eat this, and I feel like your family would not appreciate me not eating it. So how about we take this to the backyard and either you eat it or the dog eats it, alright?
Because I ain't throwing away a perfectly good. Oh, I was a little too fast.
Because let me tell you something. I am fucking fuming.
How
You
dare
gotta
you?
understand, man. I was so annoyed.
At least tell him it's vegan.
Yeah, no,
He
at
can-
least say what kind of quiche it is. People have broccoli allergies.
Yeah.
Like,
Which is
what the fuck?
like which is kind of funny if you do, because it's like one of the things that most people are not allergic to.
Yeah, true.
Because like it's
It's rare, but
yeah.
still, it could happen. No, but I just mean, like, come on, if someone, you know, if you're gonna offer like a peculiar quiche, like, I'm not gonna say that a vegan quiche is not a peculiar quiche. It is.
Yeah.
Alright, vegan quiche is a peculiar quiche.
Like, I'm not against eating it, but I would like to know that I'm gonna eat it.
Like, I would like, yeah, exactly. Like, it's like going to the restaurant. It's like, oh yeah, I'll have the steak, and and they come on in with what looks with a yellow fucking piece of steak, and they go like, oh yeah, it's a cheese steak. And excuse me, that wasn't part of the plan. Although, man, meat with cheese is always awesome.
Always good.
It's always great.
Always
it's
good.
always some of that Gucci man
Cheese
shit.
with pastry as well. Like,
Ooh, man.
okay.
Now, I'm no cook, right?
Really?
But I feel like what's gonna happen when I live on my own is I'm gonna end up with just a closet full of different kinds of cheeses.
Ah, Jesus! Why did I fuck that up?
I want to know what cheese is the best kind of cheese to use for cooking when you want to have like let's say I want to make like chicken shawarma with cheese.
I go for shredded cheese always, and then probably a
Because the problem that I have is
jong belegen.
the problem that I have is that it lumps up.
Yeah.
It doesn't spread nicely throughout my food.
Yeah, so you gotta get the younger one if you don't want it to spread too much, because there's less salt in
needs to
there
be
for
more
it to
creamy.
coagulate.
Exactly, that's the problem.
It coagulates.
A younger cheese. That was a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something a bit more of a creamy cheese. I guess it would be a good idea. What if I mix young cheese with a bit of mozzarella?
Oh, mozzarella. I always have that like string together. It doesn't always mix great, especially when I'm making risotto.
Yeah.
Like it's difficult. Like you always just get a bunch of clumps of fucking
Like the other
mozzarella.
The other day, right? I was just making some chicken tandoori, and I was looking at this crème fraîche, and I was like, "What is this?"
Crème fraîche. Yeah, it's like
It's supposed to be a milk product, isn't it?
it is. It's made
Sour
out
as
of-
all hell.
Yeah, it's sour milk. It is. It's a further product than like yogurt.
Ah.
So it's a continuation of the process. So you have like garden milk. I wouldn't know how you call that.
That's like the early stage.
Yeah, and then you got
I don't know
like
how you call
yogurt.
that in English.
Yeah, me neither. I actually like garden milk a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
doesn't
gosh.
give me as much gas as normal fucking milk.
I
I,
don't
mean,
know.
fermented food in general is good for your gut.
Yeah, true. I don't really like fermented food.
Me neither. Like really, strong salamis, you know, and sausages that are fermented. I hate that shit.
I've never tried it. Wait. Is salami? Salami isn't per standards fermented, is it?
I'm not sure.
Well, in that case, I can tolerate. Well, I can tolerate that.
But
I can tolerate fermented
This is-
salami to an extent.
I'm not sure.
I've never tried the extreme stuff though. I do like Spanish sausages like chorizo. You can really tell we're waiting for a food order.
Oh,
to
yeah,
arrive.
like if you get a very strong chorizo, that's the one I was looking for. Like that, if it's quote unquote good,
Okay.
it tastes like rotten meat to me.
Okay. What is your opinion on I don't know how to call this in English? Boerenmetworst.
Oh, I love that shit though.
Oh, mate. When I was living up north, right? I was living amongst the farmers, and they are obsessed with that shit. You're not allowed to not like it. I remember
when you
I
go
was
past gas stations, they all have it in there.
I was at a classmate's house, and I already didn't particularly like this classmate because he was a bit of a twat. And I was at his place, and his mom is like, "Yeah, hey, would you like some boerenmetworst?" And I'm like, "No, I don't really like it." And she's like, "Yes, you do." And she gave me the sausage anyway. But because it was out of the package, it's like, yeah, you have to eat it. And I'm like, but I don't like it.
I don't like it.
And she's like, no.
You don't get it. You don't know what you know. And it's
Yeah.
like, come on, bitch. I told you that I didn't like it.
And then I took a bite and dry heaved, and she was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like,
Well, I don't like it.
What if I?" And I remember I just got so upset. I didn't even say anything. I just left.
Understandable. You're being
I just
force
put
fed.
the sauce on the table and left. I was so annoyed.
It's
And
practically
I
harassment.
came home and I told my mom about that. And my mom was like, "What the hell?" And then my aunt, who had lived up north longer than us, she was like, "Oh yeah, they'll do that." And I was like, "What the fuck? How is that normal in the city? If you come home, if you could drop by someone, they'll look at you weird if you don't want anything to drink. That's a weird Dutch thing. Everybody that just came into your house has to have a drink.
Yeah.
And if not, they're literally
rude.
they have Down syndrome, and you can just write them off. Like, it doesn't matter that they drank 5 liters of fucking drank on their way here. It doesn't matter.
You gotta drink something.
You have to fucking drink something, otherwise they don't trust you. Like, you're not human. Like, they have to, like, it's a test to see if you're not an alien.
Well,
That's
it's like-
not a
it's-
dumb thing.
No,
Like,
it's like-
why won't
it's-
you have a drink? Please have a drink.
Well, it's like, oh, you
Sir,
think I'm
I've had
gonna
a-
poison you?
Like, sir, I've had a coffee on the train here. I'm pretty full up. right? No, well, you have to have a drink. And I'm like, no, I don't.
Well, you don't trust me?
So
It's like,
stupid.
oh, I wouldn't poison you.
No, that's not the point. We don't live in the medieval ages, you dumb fuck. That's what I would say. Well, I wouldn't because I'm not that confrontation.
Yeah, well, we just take the drink because we're Dutch and we know how our social situations
Still,
handle.
internally,
But internally
I'm going
dying.
on a massive rant about
like,
the fact that I'm overfilling my stomach with fluids for the sake of this man not having a mental breakdown.
And then,
Well,
and then they're gonna get
women
pissed
are
because
just
you gotta take a piss all the time. It's like, oh, you got a piss a lot. It's like, well, it's your fault.
Literally. Oh well, I usually like I've been in one situation where I have actually said something about it, and literally you brought it up and I remembered it because it's what happened to me. I you know, they kept giving me drinks even if I refused. And then, you know, I had to piss. I got up to piss, and at the third time that I had to go take a piss, they were like, "Oh yeah, you know, small bladder." I was like, and I literally just went. Nou, er komt er even de drink achter mijn strot uit.
You keep
And I just kept walking, and I just keep walking to the toilet. And when I come back, they're like, you know, too awkward to say anything about it. And I just sit down and I drink the rest of the drink they gave me. And then put the empty glass back on the table, see if they still refill it.
Woo.
But that's the extent of my confrontationalness, though. I just throw annoying remarks and then do something
Just a little passive aggressive.
petty, and that's it. Yeah. But no, but like, I don't know. I just really hate that part of like social culture. It's just
Dutch social culture is very weird, though.
yeah,
It's like, there's
it's
a lot
called
of
it's called like
yeah.
someone has a birthday. Let's all sit in a circle.
Yeah, and you're trying to like keep moving around along the circle, trying to have a conversation with somebody else, or it's like
Yeah.
it's so unpractical.
Instead of people just mingling together, no, it's like they just sit in a circle. And then when someone has a birthday, you have to go congratulate all their relatives where you're there, or all
Yeah.
their friends at the social gathering. So you're going around 20 people just shaking their hands. Like, no wonder we're doing bad with COVID. like every single party you go to,
Oh
like,
fuck! Oh fuck!
it's so
I didn't
weird.
know I had to dodge.
Because you go to a party and you shake everyone's hand and you go, congratulations with Dennis's birthday.
Yep.
Congratulations with Dennis's birthday. Congratulations with Dennis's birthday. Congratulations with Dennis's birthday.
With the bird. Oh!
And even when introducing yourself to people, it doesn't have to be a special occasion, just like you're new to this group. And, you know, instead of just like saying in general, like, hey guys, I'm Brian, that's what usually what I do, regardless of appearances, because I don't want to go shake everyone's hand. It's like, hey, I'm Brian, nice to meet you. Hi, 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 I'm Brian. Like, it sucks.
Yeah.
Dutch social culture
You should
sucks.
just walk into a room, be like, hey everybody, I'm Dennis, nice to meet you.
Such a pain in the ass.
You come tell me your name so I don't have to say my name a million times again next time on Jazzgrass
Bye-bye.
Gaming.